wait to hear more on that and bring that to you. But obviously that would be a further concern. A school bus, not a school, but still a concern if that has been an attack carried out. We will wait to see. Not jump to those conclusions, but we'll bring you more updates on that. We're standing by to hear from the Prime Minister, which means we'll know what is the real power of Assistant Minister to the Prime Minister, Patrick Gorman, in delaying him and letting us get out the most important news of the day, which is the Gorman-Falinski panel. Patrick Gorman joins me here in the studio, as well as Jason Falinski, and that wasn't a question, Pat, so you don't have to answer it. But answer me this. The polling's out. It still suggests your boss is just not all that popular. Is it different in Perth? I know West Coast just likes to be different to the East. Are they mobbing him like it's 2022 all over again?
Well, Tom, as I think you know, I was on a particularly packed Metronet train yesterday with the Prime Minister, where we opened the new Perth, Bayswater, Morley, Ellenbrook train line, a train line that the Liberals and the state government had promised in the past and cancelled. We were riding that train that Labor funded and built. It was a pretty exciting day, and there were more demands for selfies than there was time available. And the people of Western Australia know that Anthony Albanese is a Prime Minister who's delivered for the West just as he's delivered for the country. I mean, you only need to open up your pay packet every week to know that 13.6 million Australians got a tax cut because of this government, because of a difficult choice that we made. Go to your power bill in the West this month, you'll save $350 off your power bill. Again, contribution we made to help with cost of living. We're doing our bit, and that's where our focus is.
There you go, the selfie index, and don't forget the GST as well. That's the bypass.
Don't forget the GST.
Stitch up on the rest of the country.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Jason remain outraged about.
I've disappointed your viewers, Tom.
Yes,
I always get to the GST. And Peter Dutton's opposition to the GST deal. Peter Dutton's opposition to the GST deal.
PM's got the flags up. He hasn't listened to you. He's going to ride over you, Patrick.
Over to the boss.
Jason, be specific here. Here's a question for you. How many Teals seats and which ones do you think the coalition can pick up, given the improved standing since 2022?
And also the selection of much, much better candidates than they had in 2022 as well, Tom. Look, I think the answer is that if people are looking at the facts, they're looking at what they've achieved. They've seen that real wages have decreased. They've seen that emissions have gone up by nearly 7%. They've seen their electricity prices go up by 37%. A lot of these electorates are ocean-bound electorates, and all of the Teals support offshore wind, but refuse to explain how that will look off the shores of their electorates. You've got none of them willing to rule out capital gains tax increases and applying the CGT to family homes. It's that sort of stuff that I think if the media finally has a close look at the Teals and stops writing hagiographies about them and actually starts calling them to account for the fact that under them emissions have gone up, then we'll see that. Mate, just go and have a look at Patrick's own government's figures. Emissions since March 2022 have increased by 6.57%.
Well, let me I was saying switch seats, but all right, let's go to emissions.
Make him put his credibility on the line, Tom. Come on, Jason, name a seat.
I went to look at the emissions here. Here you go. Anthony Albanese, he didn't listen to Patrick Gorman. He's got Tony Burke, Mark Travis. Let's have a listen in the Prime Minister holding